Today I wanted to share how you can enhance your healing in your life by enhancing your divine connection. Now I kind of look at this in a little bit different way. Obviously there's a number of different ways of which that we can access this divine connection, and we can label it all kinds of different things. And I don't want to so much get into that. Ultimately, I want you to do what works best for you, whether that be through prayer, through meditation, through yoga, through getting out in nature, through putting your feet in the waves at the ocean, whatever it is for you that connects you in. Ultimately, we want to find that space between all of the thoughts. I've said before in some of my posts, what makes the music? Is it the strumming and the plucking? Or is it the space between the notes? And it's the space between the notes. In other words, the space between your thoughts, where you can connect in and enhance this connection. And it's so necessary in our healing process because we have access to all of the information that we need to revitalize our health, restore harmony to our body, our mind, and spirit, to heal old wounds, to recover from past traumas, to make our dreams come true, to make babies. Think about the amazing information that's available to us through that divine connection. Well, needless to say, sometimes we get disconnected from that. Sometimes our minds get busy. We are constantly thinking, worrying. We cut ourselves off through fear and these different aspects that disconnect us from this divine connection, which is so essential, not only in our healing process, but in our awakening process, and ultimately in our manifesting process. So, where do we do that? How do we expand that? How do we step into this next level of connection for ourselves, and how can we begin to benefit from it in our lives? And I think the important thing is always to make a declaration, to set an intention. You know what? I'm going to enhance my divine connection. However that looks, however it's going to unfold, I don't know. That's part of the mystery of life. And I always laugh and say, life is going to unfold contrary to your biggest and best agenda. And if we can just absorb that one rule, oh my gosh, we can free up so much energy, fretting, worrying, trying to control things in life. But we want to enhance that connection. How do we do that? We breathe. And I invite you to breathe right now. Breathe in the notes of divine connection. And begin to observe your breath. It's in those spaces between the thoughts where we connect in, where we access new types of information. Look into the stars. We begin to realize that we're made up of that same greatness, and that everything we need is contained within that field that we access through our divine connection. So in order to heal our lives, we need to enhance this connection. We need to create that space between our thoughts. and connect into that magical place, whether it be through prayer, whether it be through meditation, whether it be through yoga, whether it be through out in nature, whether it be through acts of self-love in which you sprinkle upon yourself throughout the day. Those are the little things that enhance that connection. And we can come to that place, we can come to that space with our questions, with our requests for guidance, with our ask. And then we get to see how life responds. What shows up in the way of synchronicity? What shows up in reoccurring patterns? What shows up in those little messages that we can hear if we just listen? There's so much there that can help us to heal, to transform, to restore harmony to our body, our mind, and our spirit. The next step for all of us really to awaken and expand our consciousness, to step into our manifesting power, is to heal our lives, to let go of the past traumas, to heal the disharmony that's showing up in our body, our mind, our spirit, and to begin to realize that we have this power and this ability to process through, to let it go, to transmute it, and open up into new possibilities. It's an exciting time that we live in. And yes, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world that's bringing to the surface all kinds of things, disharmonious emotions, anger, frustrations. Leverage those things to move it out, to breathe it through. Take the time to connect in. Practice your practices. Rededicate yourself to implementing them on a daily basis. And journal, listen, see how life responds. There's going to be answers for you. There's going to be guidance for you. There's going to be insight for you. There's going to be solutions for you. It's all right there. All you have to do is ask. And all of those things are going to ultimately help you to heal your life, heal your past, and restore harmony to your body, your mind, and your spirit. So I want to invite you to make sure that you tune into this week's musical note and breathe in these notes of divine connection. They're going to further support you in enhancing this process so that you can begin to download everything that you need to transform your life and truly to open up to a higher level of healing, a higher level of well-being, a higher level of guidance. I'm excited to share it with you. You can go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mark Romero Music, youtube.com/Mark Romero Music. Tune into that very specific note and enhance your divine connection. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in, sending you all kinds of harmonious vibes as you move forward in your journey to unveiling the masterpiece that's within and stepping into your power to not only recreate your life, but recreate the world that we live in. Thank you again. Have a harmonious day.